Jamaican athletes will be impacted by a new NCAA rule change, that is, on athletes accepting prize money before college, following a proposed settlement in a class action lawsuit. The case was brought by North Carolina tennis champion Reese Brantmere, with the NCAA agreeing to pay about US $2 million in damages to her and former Texas player Maya Joint. Under the agreement, athletes in all sports will now be allowed to keep prize money earned before enrolling full-time in college. Previously, the NCAA barred athletes from accepting cash prizes from non-NCAA events such as professional tennis tournaments. This is the latest in a series of changes after athletes were allowed to earn from their name, image, and likeness in 2021, and schools were permitted to share revenue with the players in 2025. The painful reality of Jamaica missing out on this year's FIFA World Cup has gotten even more so as the world governing body has announced an increased funding for the mega showpiece. More in this report.
FIFA will award an additional $112 million to the 48 teams competing at the 2026 World Cup, following concerns about the high costs associated with participating in the tournament. FIFA will give an additional $2 million to each team. $1 million in preparation money and $1 million as a baseline reward for qualifying for the World Cup. It means by not qualifying for the World Cup, the Jamaica Football Federation misses out on over $300 million Jamaican dollars in additional funding. Additionally, FIFA says it will distribute subsidies for team delegation costs and increase team ticketing allocations totaling over $16 million, taking the total increase to more than $100 million. Each federation will now get a baseline $12.5 million rather than the previously announced $10.5 million. At today's exchange rate, the JFF would have received just over 1.96 billion Jamaican dollars had they qualified for the World Cup. The 1.96 billion is equivalent to 0.14% of the government's proposed 1.4 trillion Jamaican dollar budget for the 2026-27 fiscal year. Round by round, prize money will remain the same as announced in December. The overall financial distribution to teams will now be $871 million, FIFA said, up from around $755 million when it was previously set in December. The FIFA Council, effectively the governing body's board, confirmed the increase at a meeting ahead of Thursday's annual FIFA Congress. FIFA expects to make a record $11 billion from the 2026 edition, which will be held in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. It will also feature 48 teams and 104 games for the first time, up from 32 and 64 previously. Renardo Brown for TVJ Sports.